Gentlemen, let's talk about something most men are too embarrassed to mention, but millions are silently struggling with every single day. If you've noticed that your performance isn't what it used to be, if you're dealing with inconsistent erections, lower stamina, or a dip in your confidence behind closed doors, this video is for you. Because today, we're cutting through the noise. No gimmicks, no overpriced prescriptions. I'm going to reveal a solution that's grounded in science, backed by real clinical research, and proven to support one of the most important functions of a man's body, without medications. And here's the surprising part. This isn't some exotic herb or trendy supplement. It's a simple, affordable vitamin your body may already be deficient in. And correcting that deficiency could completely change your life, starting with your sexual health. We're going to unravel the biological truth behind erections, what really causes them to weaken over time, and more importantly, how to restore consistent, firm blood flow where it matters most. By the end of this video, you'll not only learn the name of this essential nutrient, but exactly how it works inside your body, the precise dosage that gets results, and how to begin supporting stronger, more reliable erections, naturally. If peak performance, energy, confidence, and vitality matter to you, stay with me, because what you're about to discover has helped tens of thousands of men take back control of their health, and it could do the same for you. Let's dive in. The nutrient in question is folic acid, also known as vitamin B9, an essential B-complex vitamin we usually associate with pregnancy and early development. But what most people, and frankly many physicians, overlook is its crucial role in vascular health and nitric oxide production in men. And this directly impacts the physiological ability to achieve and sustain erections. Let's break down how this works. To understand folic acid's importance in sexual function, we must first appreciate the mechanism of an erection. Contrary to false assumptions, it's not simply about libido or desire. An erection is a complex vascular phenomenon, dependent on healthy blood flow. The trigger might begin in the brain, emotional and sensory arousal, but the response is purely physical and involves a finely tuned cascade of signals that lead blood vessels in the penis to dilate, allowing increased blood to flood in and create rigidity. When this system functions well, the result is a firm, sustained erection. But if there's poor circulation or a breakdown in the signaling pathway, the outcome is compromised. Here's where folic acid becomes crucial. It works as a potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory agent in the endothelium. Research published in Andrology and the Journal of Clinical Hypertension shows that folic acid supplementation can improve endothelial function by reducing homocysteine levels, a harmful amino acid that damages blood vessels, and by stimulating the repair of this vital vascular lining. With a healthy endothelium, arteries can properly expand, allowing blood to circulate fully, including to the penile tissue. But that's just one half of the picture. The second, and perhaps more direct mechanism involves nitric oxide, or NO for short. Now, if you take away one core concept from this discussion, let it be this. Nitric oxide is the master molecule for erections. It's the signal your body uses to tell blood vessels in the penis. Relax, open up, and let blood in. When you become aroused, your nervous system sends signals to the endothelium of the penile arteries. In response, nitric oxide is released. This tiny gas molecule causes vasodilation, the relaxation of smooth muscle in the vessel walls, allowing blood to surge in. This influx fills the spongy tissues of the penis, resulting in an erection. The problem? Many men, especially with age or chronic inflammation, aren't producing enough nitric oxide. This is where folic acid shines. Folic acid is a required cofactor in the biochemical pathway that creates nitric oxide. Without adequate levels, that pathway stalls. It doesn't matter how aroused or stimulated you are. If you're not producing sufficient NO, the arteries won't widen enough and blood flow will be limited. Now, enter folic acid, a key player in maintaining two of the most essential elements supporting this process: the health of the vascular lining, called the endothelium, and the production of nitric oxide, the molecule that actually initiates blood vessel dilation during arousal. Let's begin with the endothelium, the thin, delicate lining inside your blood vessels. Think of it as the lubricated inner surface that allows blood to move smoothly without resistance. In healthy arteries, this lining responds well to signals, facilitating proper dilation and blood transport. Unfortunately, factors such as aging, a poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, smoking, elevated blood sugars, and hypertension can damage this endothelium, leading to stiffness, inflammation, and plaque buildup. This condition is referred to as endothelial dysfunction, and it is one of the most well-documented causes of erectile dysfunction in men, especially those over the age of 40. Studies, including those in Urology International and the Aging Male, have shown that men with erectile dysfunction often have significantly lower levels of folic acid compared to healthy controls. Supplementation not only increases folic acid levels, but has been shown to directly elevate nitric oxide synthesis, supporting harder, more dependable erections as a result. So by simply restoring an optimal level of this essential vitamin, you're going straight to the root of the problem, restoring endothelial function and reactivating the nitric oxide signaling system. You might be wondering how to get started. To clarify, folic acid is found naturally in foods like spinach, kale, asparagus, broccoli, citrus fruits, legumes, avocados, and fortified grains. These should absolutely be part of a healthy, balanced diet. But for therapeutic purposes, targeting erectile dysfunction specifically, diet alone often won't deliver a consistent or high enough dose. That's why supplementation is not only safe, but also significantly more practical. It ensures you're receiving a clinically validated dose every single day without guesswork. So, what's the dose we're talking about? The research-supported therapeutic dose is 5 milligrams, mg, of folic acid daily. That's milligrams, not micrograms, which is how most multivitamins list it. Many over-the-counter folic acid supplements come in either 1 milligram or 5 milligram tablets. For effectiveness, one 5 milligram tablet taken with or without meals is sufficient. It's safe, affordable, and has no known serious side effects in healthy individuals at this dose. Consistency is key. Creating this daily habit allows folic acid to accumulate and stabilize in your system, improving vascular health and boosting nitric oxide production over time. Now, while folic acid plays a critical role, it's not the only nutrient involved in these complex metabolic and vascular pathways. It works synergistically with others, most notably the B vitamin family, B2, riboflavin, B6, pyridoxine, and B12, cobalamin. These all contribute to a process known as methylation, which is vital not only for nitric oxide production, but also for DNA repair, mood regulation, and cardiovascular health. Additionally, nutrients such as magnesium and betaine can further support this system by ensuring enzymatic function and reducing inflammation. Taken together, they form what I like to call an erection optimization nutrient stack, a science-backed foundation for circulation, vitality, and male performance. I'll cover this in greater detail in an upcoming segment for those who want to go beyond just folic acid and formulate a complete strategy. Let's conclude with a quick recap. Folic acid, or vitamin B9, is more than just a prenatal nutrient. For men, it represents a powerful, natural solution to improving erectile function. By supporting vascular health and restoring nitric oxide production, it addresses the root causes of performance issues, not just temporarily, but structurally. It's affordable, widely available, and effective when taken consistently, at a clinical dose of 5 milligrams per day. Whether used on its own or in conjunction with other therapies, folic acid can offer tangible improvement in sexual health and overall vascular well-being. Taking action on your health doesn't always mean reaching for high-powered pharmaceuticals. Sometimes the key lies in giving your body the specific, essential tools it's been missing. If this information has been helpful or eye-opening, I encourage you to share it with a friend who may benefit, and consider exploring more on this subject to reclaim optimal male health. Thank you for listening, and here's to your revitalized confidence, performance, and health.